Astronauts to the moon.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jeranism back with a live video for you. Thank you for joining me. If you're in the audience, if you're at home, in your car, or wherever you might be upside down in Australia, or you could be anywhere. Who knows where you're at? Let me make sure that this screen is fixed here, and I don't know what's going on with this one, so got to make sure this works. And then we've got something interesting going tonight. Earlier today, I got an email from an aide at the White House who wanted me to have some cell phone number. Its number is 202-575-HUGE, believe it or not. And I'm supposed to call this number tonight. So that is the plan. We're going to call it, and we're going to see who answers. I don't know. 1 second, I'm just trying to make sure that this is all set correctly. And if somebody in the chat could just tell me that you can hear me fine, then life would be good. But I'm having a hard time with this thing. And so we'll try that phone number and see if we can get who I think it might be. And maybe he wants to discuss a little bit of the flat earth. Okay, that's not working. And let me see here. All right, we'll do that and see what happens. So can you guys hear me okay? Yes, the screen is going to be dark for a minute. Okay, good. I sound fine. All right. Well, we're going to try and call this number and see what happens. Who is it going to be? I don't know. We will find out together. And we're going to be dialing 1-202-575. And there it is. Let's see here. Call phone. Well, we shall see.
The most spectacular, fantastic, terrific person and voice you've ever heard. Okay, but you can call me President Trump. Who is this?
President Trump, this is Jaron from Jeranism. I was told to call this number.
Jaron, yes. You know, I was expecting your call. I just actually got finished firing Steve Bannon, okay? And one of the reasons I was firing him is because, you know, he wouldn't let me, talk to you. And I really, really, really wanted to talk to you, Jaron. So thank you so much for calling. You're fantastic, believe me.
All right. Why did you want to talk to me? That's weird.
Well, Jaron, first of all, you seem like a great guy, like a fantastic guy, okay? And, I've been watching a lot of your videos. And I mean like a lot, okay? Billions and billions of hours of Jeranism on YouTube, okay? And I got to tell you, okay, I'm really impressed with the amount of knowledge you've given me, okay, about flat Earth, okay? A huge amount of knowledge. It's just fantastic, okay? So I just wanted to see, maybe we can chat a little bit.
Awesome. Yeah, I got time. I did go live. I don't know if you knew that, but just so you know, you are being heard by all of your fans or your haters, one way or the other.
Well, that's terrific. I mean, I'm sure, there's a lot of, fake news out there, okay? But, Jaron, you're real news. You're one of the only real news, okay, on YouTube. A lot of fakers out there, okay? And by the way, okay, I guarantee you that since we're live on YouTube, this will be your highest rated YouTube video in the history of all your YouTube videos. Believe me.
Right, because you're on it. I got you. That makes sense.
That's correct.
So you've watched just my videos, or have you watched other Flat Earth videos as well?
So that's a great question, by the way. Okay, so, actually, first of all, I got into this Flat Earth thing, okay, actually during the campaign. Okay. I was flying on Trump Force One a lot, and Trump Force One is like terrific. It's like the greatest, most spectacular way to fly. Okay? If you're gonna fly,
what'd you call it? What is it?
Trump Force One.
Air Force One?
Trump Force.
Oh,
no, Air Force One. That's like the losers fly on Air Force One.
Gotcha.
Okay, Trump Force One.
Okay, makes sense. I'm
okay,
sorry.
And on these like long flights, I was like wondering to myself, like, what am I going to do with my spare time? Okay, so I got on YouTube, okay, and I started researching flat Earth, okay, and a lot of videos came up, a lot of really, really good videos, okay, but yours were like the best, okay, and I've listened to Eric Dubé, you know that guy, Eric Dubé?
Yep, I know him.
Total shill, okay. Would you agree with these shill, Jared? Come on.
I'm not going to say I agree or don't, but
He's not going to say he's agreed. Okay, the guy's like a total stiff. Okay, every time I see him, he's like wearing sunglasses. Okay, so Dubé's the shills, but I was listening to him. And he's one of the guys that got me into it. Okay, and then this other guy, what's his name? ODD Reality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of great videos. You guy's like a great rapper, too. Not as great as B.O.B., but pretty good guy, okay? So, I started watching these videos, and, like, I couldn't stop. I was sucked into it. Flat Earth Clues, but Mark Sargent, okay? That's another guy. He's a nice guy, Mark Sargent, but he talks way too much, okay? Doesn't know when to hit a period.
But
Rambling Mark.
Mm-hmm. He does ramble a bit. Yes, it sounds like you're well-versed. What else you watched?
Nobody's more well-versed in flat Earth YouTube videos than Donald Trump, believe me, okay? So I've been watching all these people, okay, Celebrate Truth, okay, allegedly Dave, okay, oh, that guy's a little bit strange, but a nice guy, okay, the flat Earth asshole, okay, that guy's a little bit weird, too. They're all pretty weird, actually, okay? And, I got to say, okay, out of all those people, okay, I enjoy your videos the best, okay, because you've got a great voice. And I like people with nice voices, believe me.
Have you ever watched any Globebusters?
Globebusters. Oh, I've watched a lot of Globebusters. Okay, believe me, I've watched like millions of hours of Globebusters. Okay, and I love Globebusters. And Globebusters love Donald Trump, I think, believe me. So, okay, actually, I've been watching so much Globebusters. Melania is threatening to divorce me. She says, what are you doing with your time? And I said, I'm listening to another episode of Globebusters. And she's like, well, how long are they? I said, 3 hours is left, okay? And she gets mad at me because, I'm like hiding from her for like 3 hours listening to you guys, okay? But I got to say, Globebusters is just tremendous, okay? Bob, the Morgile, and you guys do like a terrific job, okay? Globebusters, okay, is my new favorite program right next to like Sean Hannity on Fox News. Globebusters is right up there.
Well, we appreciate that. Maybe you can spread the word even further because we're not having the easiest time doing it. I feel like you would have an easy time just spitting it out. So would you call yourself a flat earther? Is that allowed?
So I will be the greatest flat earther in the history of flat earthers, okay? And, you say, would I call myself a flat earther? Well, I'd call myself a billionaire, okay? I'd call myself a good-looking guy, okay?
Right.
I'd call myself a guy that's, really rich and really powerful, okay? And I'd also say that, yes, I am a flat earther.
So this whole debate that's going on between the heliocentrists and geocentrists, then you definitely see the side of geocentrism then.
So, I've been looking at this, okay, and, we've got the heliocentric model, okay, and Copernicus, that guy was like a total loser, okay? And geocentrism, you agree that Copernicus was a loser?
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of energy.
Very, very, very low energy guy. Okay, like Jeb Bush. Okay, they probably would. That would make like a great team. Copernicus and Bush 2020. Low energy would be their slogan.
Yeah, both are not very alive, so probably not going to run.
Probably not going to run. So we've got we've got the heliocentric model, the geocentric model. But I'm telling you, okay, that really, okay, what this universe is a Trump-centric universe, okay? Trump-centricity. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not. What do you mean? It's not geocentric and it's not heliocentric?
It's Trump-centric, okay? Everything in the universe, and I mean everything, revolves around Donald J. Trump, okay?
Oh, the sun, the moon, the planets, they just go around Trump.
The sun, okay, first of all, they say the sun is like, 93 million miles away. I just wanted to say that it's not 93 million miles away, but even if it was, I've got a lot more money than 93 billion, believe me.
Yeah, you pass the sun by a ton.
So the sun, okay, I love the sun. The sun's great, okay? The sun loves Donald Trump, okay? The sun revolves around me in a circular pattern, okay? And I have the ability to stop the sun like anytime I want. So like if I'm at Mar-a-Lago playing golf and like I want to play golf all day in the sunlight, I can just have the sun stop so this way I can play golf all day.
Oh, I didn't know that. You just stop it in the sky?
I can just stop the sun in the sky, okay, very easily. That's how I've gotten some of my best deals done on the golf course because, the sun just like shines on the Trump International like all day. So the sun revolves around me. Polaris revolves around me, okay. All the wandering stars revolve around me, okay. I am the center of all existence, okay. And there's a firmament, okay, that's actually revolving around my hair, okay.
The firmament revolves around your hair. That's pretty impressive. Okay, well, I didn't know. I'll look into it. I didn't know. So, like, wherever you move, I guess the planets and the sun and everything would adjust accordingly.
Everything adjusts around me, okay. It's something that, like, very few. I think I'm actually the only person in the history of mankind to have that happen to them, okay. So if you really want to figure out, like, if you really want to map this place out, you're just going to follow Donald Trump.
Okay, that makes sense. And I'm guessing a few years after you're gone, which I do think you know you're going to die, but a few years after that, might we set the year 0 back to your birth date?
So you could do that. I guess it would be called AT after Trump.
Yeah, that's what I was
or
thinking.
Or BT before Trump.
Right.
But, the thing is, I'm not going to die, though, so, nice try.
Oh, you're going to be here for a while, huh?
I'm going to be here for, like, a few more light years, I would say.
Should we look into renaming the planets then, too?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, we've got these terrible named planets right now. Trumpery, okay, forget Mercury. It's going to be called Trumpery, okay? Trumpeter instead of Jupiter, okay? And by the way, in Jupiter, we've got, like, a great property there, okay? A great Trump International in Jupiter, Florida, okay? But we're going to rename Jupiter Trumpeter, okay? Believe me.
And what do you think about this upcoming eclipse? You going to be there? You going to check it out from wherever you're at?
Well, I've got like a total eclipse in my heart. Okay, it's a great song. You ever heard of that song?
I have heard it.
Great song. Okay, I forget who even sings it, but terrific. Okay. So the eclipse, okay, believe me, the eclipse is going to be pretty highly rated TV. Okay, I'm gonna probably follow the eclipse. Okay, well, of course I'm gonna follow the eclipse because the eclipse is gonna follow me. The eclipse only happens because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump's hair actually causing a shadow between the moon and the sun.
Oh, it's not the moon that's getting in front of the sun that we see?
It's not the moon that's getting in the sun. It's actually, like I said, my hair is like electromagnetic. Okay. I know Bob on Globebusters has talked about this electromagnetic universe. Okay.
Yeah.
My hair is actually electromagnetic. Okay. And that's what's going to cause the eclipse. Believe me.
All right. Hey, who am I to argue, Okay. Well, that's, yeah, I'm going to believe you. Also, I had to ask you some other things I wanted to talk to you about. Let me think of what they were. So the eclipse is caused by you. That's good. What about the Antarctic Treaty? Are you going to try and get that knocked down? That would help us if you could open up that exploration for us.
hold on a second, Jared. I've got a friend here. My friend Woody's trying to pick up this movie script or something.
Woody?
Yeah, you know Woody. Woody Allen.
Woody Allen is at your house?
Yeah, Woody Allen. It's just like he wants me to play some part in the movie, but he's here.
Is he a
So
flat
tell him to
earther
go
or no?
away. Woody, are you a flat earther? Why don't you come on and ask him?
Let me talk to him.
Hi, Jaron. It's Woody, and I've had a pretty horrible day, but I must tell you that I am a flat earther, and I will admit it's not so miserable being a flat earther.
All right, hey, it's awesome to hear from you. Glad you're doing well.
Not horrible, thank you.
Good, I'm glad you're not horrible. All right, well, you're picking up a script. You're going to put Donald in the movie, huh?
We're coming up with a movie called Midnight in Flat Paris, and Trump's going to star in it.
All right, I can't wait to check that out.
Listen to that trip. I'm just sharing. You just got to talk to Woody Allen.
That's awesome.
So we're working on a movie together, Midnight in Flat. Maybe they'll cast you in the movie next.
Yeah, tell him I'm available. I'll jump in.
Absolutely. So, what were you talking? What would you ask me recently? You said something about Antarctica.
Yeah, there's the treaty, that doesn't, basically nobody owns it, and it's only for scientific purposes, and so they don't let people go down there and tour around. I was wondering if you could probably, get that erased.
So, believe me, okay, I like pulling out things, and they're going to pull out of the Antarctic Treaty so fast, okay, your head's going to spin, okay? The reason why we can't pull out of the Antarctic Treaty is because of Mexico. Okay, did you know that Mexico's to blame?
I had no idea. Tell me about it.
Mexico is not sending us their best penguins, okay? They're sending us these evil penguins from Antarctica, okay? They're bringing drugs, crime. They're bringing the movie Happy Feet. Okay, these are bad, bad penguins.
Bad okay? Movie.
And they're going to put an end to these penguins right away, okay, by dismantling the Antarctic Treaty, okay? And Mexico is going to pay for it, okay?
They're going to pay for the dismantling of the treaty?
Mexico is going to pay for the dismantling of the treaty, okay? And if they don't pay for it, okay, we're going to figure something out that's a lot better, believe me.
Hey, sounds good to me. I'm not going to complain about that.
China.
Oh, China too?
China. I don't know. I just like saying China. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying about China, but China.
I like that.
Ripping us off.
What about Obama? I think he's to blame a little bit.
So, Obama, okay, and Obamacare is a total disaster, okay. Actually, Obama's the reason why, okay, we have so many bad things happening in our country right now, okay, including this Antarctic treaty, okay. If it wasn't for Obama, by the way, I think Obama's birth certificate, okay, I actually think Obama might have been born in Antarctica. How about that?
Oh, so then he's got no country of affiliation.
He might actually have been born in Antarctica, now that I think about it. So we've got this giant ice wall in Antarctica. Okay, and this is a big wall. Would you agree it's a big wall?
Yeah, it's huge.
It's a huge wall, and I like walls. Okay, walls are terrific, and I'm great at building walls. Okay,
the best, really the best.
Nobody's better at building walls than me. Okay, so we're going to figure out how big this wall is. Okay, and we're going to rename it the Great Ice Wall of Trump. Okay.
Oh, we are?
That's what's going to be the ice wall. It's going to be actually branded with Trump. Okay, believe me.
I did not know that. All right, that's good. Have you? How about looked into the ISS, the so-called live footage of the Earth from space shown to us by NASA? Have you seen that crap yet?
So, and it is crap, by the way. It's typical crap. Okay. By the way, okay, the ISS, okay, actually made me an offer. They wanted to actually film, okay, the ISS at one of the Trump pools that we have, okay, at Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. Did you know that?
Oh, no, but I don't put it past them. You mean they wanted to do the spacewalks and put their little scuba guys in your pool?
They wanted to do all of that, put it all in Mar-a-Lago, okay, and they were going to give me like a few $1 million, and I rejected it because, I'm a moral person, and I said, that's like ridiculous. You guys are faking this. It's not going to happen in Trump's Mar-a-Lago Trump Tower, okay? So I'm just letting you know that because, that's actually something that really did happen, and I did that because I'm a moral person, but that's how unfaithful and unmoral these ISS crooks are.
So we got to expose them, though. You got to call that out eventually. Before the end of your term, you're going to tell everybody that they're fake, right?
Oh, we're going to tell them it's like really fake, okay? Believe me, Don Pettit, okay, right? He's that astronaut that's up there, okay?
Right, the one that said
we're
that they lost the technology to get to the moon, and it's too expensive to get it back.
It's right. They're total crooks, okay? So we're going to have Buzz Aldrin and, Don Pettit. They're going to do like a press conference, and, I'm going to force them to speak about all this.
Good. What about Elon Musk? You going to include him in this?
Oh, Elon Musk. Okay, what a fraud that guy is. Okay, by the way, I've got a lot more money than Elon Musk. Okay, Elon Musk says he's got like $17 billion. I've got a lot more money than that. Okay, so, and Elon Musk, he's got that whole Tesla thing going on. That's like a total crock too. Okay, SpaceX is for total losers. Okay, that's another one that actually Elon Musk actually asked me. Okay, and again, I wanted to say this: Elon Musk is a total loser. Okay, he actually asked me for money. Okay, because like these people, they're always asking Donald Trump for money. Okay,
right.
He actually asked me for money to invest in SpaceX. And, I told him it's not going to happen. Okay, and he said, why not? And I said, because you refuse to actually put the Trump logo and the Trump brand on your little space rocket. So it's not going to happen.
You don't believe that whole stuff with the rocket coming down, reverse landing? You seen that crap?
So I've seen some of it. I actually saw it. It was on your channel, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had a couple videos of it.
I think you had a couple videos. Okay. And by the way, just letting you know, Jared, like it's nothing against you, but I do tend to watch a lot of your videos while I'm like locked in the bathroom.
Interesting.
Because I'm trying to like get away from people. There's all these people that are like constantly like on my back in the White House. Okay, Mike Pence, the guy follows me everywhere I go. Okay, so and like I tell him, look, I need my space, Pence. Okay, and Melania too. She's another one. Okay, she's just like and Ivanka, my daughter. Okay, and by the way, okay, the Earth that we live on, okay, has no curves that I can detect. Okay, but Ivanka, she's got a tremendous amount of curves. Believe me.
It's a strange comment. All right, so you're saying that in the bathroom because you're trying to get away from people. You know where you should go? November 9th and 10th. You could head over to Raleigh, North Carolina, and come to the Flat Earth Convention, the conference. You should check it out.
Oh, the Flat Earth Conference. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Okay, but I got to tell you, okay, the Trump rallies that I do have like millions of more people than at that Flat Earth Conference. And, they didn't even invite me to speak, so I'm very disappointed in that. Maybe if they had invited me, they would have had, like, millions of more people attending, but, they didn't.
Yeah, I'll tell Robbie, he's the guy running it. He probably wasn't thinking, because, yeah, if we would have had you there, it probably would have been attended by almost everyone in the country, I'm guessing.
Tell Robbie that if he wants to make it the biggest conference ever in the history of conferences, he's got to invite me. You can actually, I'll let him give you my number, okay?
You'll let me? Oh, okay. I'll pass it along in case he wants to have you there. That would be awesome. That would be good times.
Believe me.
Yeah. I did want to. So what about? I just should cover a couple more things. What about climate change? Are you gonna? I saw you pulled out of Paris. What's your opinion of this?
So my opinion on climate change is that there's a lot of things changing. Okay, but like it's a total fraud. It's a total scam. Okay, it's an inconvenient. Okay, non-truth. Okay, it's fake news. Al Gore is a total loser. Okay, we pulled out of this horrific Paris deal. Okay, and we're going to make global warming a scam again. Believe me.
All right. So I had an idea for a little. We got a lot of listeners. I don't know how many right now. 325 listening live. Let's play a little game. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before. It's called Who Said It? And it's between Trump or I don't know if you know who Frank Reynolds is from the TV show, the FX comedy called It's Always Sunny. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, I've seen a few episodes of that. Frank Reynolds, it was Danny DeVito, right?
Yeah, Danny DeVito, exactly. So this is a
little guy.
Not a lot of energy, but he's a good guy.
Good guy, small though.
Very small. So I wonder whose hands would be bigger, you or DeVito. Be close.
Well, I would say my hands are probably bigger than his face.
Probably a lot bigger now I think about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a quote, and then if you're in the chat, simply type in, I don't know, F for Frank or D for Donald. Who said this, and then we'll see if Donald can remember whether or not he said it or Frank Reynolds. So the first one is, there's nothing more threatening to a man than a woman who's smart and attractive. So there's nothing more threatening to a man than a woman who's smart and attractive. Who said it? Donald, what do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't think I said that.
You're correct. It was Frank Reynolds. Let's go on to the next one. All the women flirted with me, consciously or unconsciously. That's to be expected. Was that Frank Reynolds or Donald Trump? Anybody? And what do you think?
Well, that was definitely me, okay, because they do all flirt with me.
That was you. You're correct. How about when's the last time you saw a Chevrolet in Tokyo? Was that Frank Reynolds or Donald Trump? Donald, do you remember?
I would say that's me, too, because Japan's ripping us off.
It was you. So far, I thought you might have forgotten some of these things you said. So far, you're perfect. How about...
I've got great memory.
Okay, yeah, one of the best. How about nobody's eating anybody's babies? Is that Frank Reynolds or Donald Trump? What do you think, Donald?
That was definitely Frank. I'd never say something like that.
Yes, that was definitely Frank. All right, how about a certificate of live birth is not the same thing by any stretch of the imagination as a birth certificate? Frank Reynolds or Donald Trump? Donald, what do you think?
I would say that was probably Frank.
That was actually you.
That was me? Oh, come on.
That's what I'm reading here. It must have been around the time of, birth certificate
the whole Obama birth certificate thing.
Right.
That was all fake news.
How about laziness is a trait in the blacks? Is that Frank Reynolds or Donald Trump? Donald?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say such a thing like that, okay, because the blacks love Donald Trump, okay? So that was definitely that, hack, Frank.
It was actually you, believe it or not. Let's try number 7. The concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make U.S. manufacturing non-competitive. Donald?
I would say that was me.
That was you. That was you.
Because China is ripping us off. It is China's fault.
China.
I think I'm not going to lie that it wasn't China's fault, though they do make great ties, and they actually make my red tie that I wear every day.
Yeah, every day I see that. Go ahead and say China a few times again, just to, I know it gives you some kicks.
China.
Right. All right, let's do a couple more. A woman in politics is like a donkey doing calculus. You or Frank Reynolds? What do you think?
That sounds like something Frank would say.
That was definitely a Frank, yep. Let's go to number, what am I on here, 9. We'll just do a few more. Tiny children are not horses. tiny children are not horses. Was that Donald Trump or Frank Reynolds? Donald?
I would say, I think I said that.
You did say that. That was you. I don't know why
Because I
or
say a
when.
lot of factual things. I like to say factual things.
Right, it is a fact. Good point. I guess it needs to be said because some people
I'm
probably thought.
I'm a truther.
Right, keep it on the facts. How about people are tired of these nice people? Was that Donald Trump or Frank Reynolds? Again, people are tired of these nice people.
Well, I would say, you know what? That's probably me too.
You are correct. Yeah, you're doing really well. Let's see. We'll just get a couple more here. How about I got my Magnum condoms. I got my wad of hundreds. I'm ready to plow. Again, that was I've got my Magnum condoms. I got my wad of hundreds. I'm ready to plow. Who said it? Frank Reynolds or you, Donald Trump?
Well, Donald doesn't wear condoms, so that was definitely Frank.
That was definitely Frank. Yep, you got that one right. How about it? It's not your fault.
Just to be clear, condoms wear Donald. Donald doesn't wear condoms.
Oh, okay. I got you. That's a weird picture in my head there. How about it's not your fault, sweetie. You're just not pretty enough. Again, it's not your fault, sweetie. You're just not pretty enough. Who said that? Frank Reynolds or Donald Trump?
Well, you know, like I said, I the truth. So you know, I believe that I did say that.
You got another one, man. You're doing good. How about we'll do two more. This one here is, well, somebody's doing the raping. Who's doing the raping? Who's doing the raping? Is that Frank Reynolds or Donald Trump?
I'm going to say that was Frank.
It was actually you. Again, I'm not sure where. I can follow that up with you in another call where we'll find out where exactly that
Sounds
was
like
said.
fake news to me. I don't believe that I said that.
Is it fake news? Maybe CNN reported it. I'm not really sure.
CNN, total losers at CNN.
Yeah, if they reported it, it's fake news. I'm gonna say that. Let's go with the last one here. Go ahead. You have something to say?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna go ahead.
All right, we'll just leave it with one more. How about, I don't know how many years I got left on this earth. I'm going to get real weird with it. Is that you or Frank Reynolds?
That was definitely Donald Trump.
It wasn't. It was actually Frank. You should have remembered that you would have never said you don't have many years left if you're going to live forever.
Well, that's true, but, you know, I have gotten a little bit weird with it, wouldn't you admit?
It's a little weird.
I mean, I'm a flat Earth president now.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's.
And by the way, I just wanted to mention this guy, OPS. You know that guy?
Oh, yeah. Infinite Plane Society?
He's putting these billboards up, okay, and I'm really suspicious of it, okay, because, you know, they should be saying Flat Earth Trump 2020.
Oh, it's suspicious because it doesn't say Trump on it?
It doesn't say Trump on it. Okay, if you're going to put a billboard up, okay, it's got to say Trump on it.
I could talk to him. I'll tell him that in the future, all Flat Earth billboards have to say Trump. Is that correct?
That would be 100% correct.
And so
I'll pay for the billboards, too.
Oh, you'll pay for it. Thank you, because they're kind of expensive, and we've been having to crowdsource that. What about Scaramucci? What did you let him go for? I was concerned there. I think was it because he said the Earth is 5,500 years old?
So it actually wasn't that, okay. He made some comments, okay. He actually insulted me, okay. He's actually a smart guy, by the way, okay. And, you know, to be honest, okay, I don't like being around people who are smarter than me, okay. I like surrounding myself with people who are less smart than me, okay.
Oh, like
but Scaramucci.
Kushner.
Like, exactly, okay. So Scaramucci, you know, he was like a really smart guy, okay, but you know, he did something very mean, okay. He said that he didn't like Trump wine, okay, and you know, he also criticized me for the whole NASA funding, which you know wasn't my doing anyway. It was the other Republican stiffs who wanted to give funding to NASA, okay. So I had to let him go because you know you don't criticize Trump wine.
No, you're not supposed to. No. But I was concerned about that signing. We're going to have to get that erased somehow.
We're going to erase it, okay? I had to do it to please these Republican stiffs, okay, because they're all losers, Okay, so I had to just sign it. But, believe me, we're going to dismantle it next year.
Good. Your daughter seemed to be real excited about that, too, so be careful on that one.
Yeah, Ivanka, she's not come around, if you know what I mean. Okay, she's still very curvy.
Yep, he told us that earlier. She's got curves. Okay, anything else you want to do? Remember, there's a bunch of people listening. Anything you want to say? I'll give you, not that you can't have a platform on your own. I'm sure you just say something on Twitter and get hundreds of millions of people to hear it, but you can speak whatever you want to say here.
So what I'd like to say is that, okay, we're going to make America so flat, okay, flatter than Melania, okay, and it's going to be big league, okay, and I'm going to expose the truth for everyone, okay, and Donald J. Trump supports jeranism, okay, because he's the most spectacular, fantastic, big league, flat earther on YouTube, okay. He's not as great as Donald Trump, and one day he might have as many followers as me, okay. We're going to get to the bottom of all of these lies that we've been told, okay? It's going to be big league. Flat Earth Trump has arrived.
All right. Hey, I thank you so much for letting me call you. It's been fun, and I'll let you get back to... is Woody still at the house?
Woody, he left a while
good,
ago,
okay.
but I've actually got Bernie Sanders here. He keeps bothering me. This guy Bernie Sanders.
He's there too?
Yeah, Bernie Sanders is here. You don't want to talk to him, do you?
I would love to smoke a joint with Bernie Sanders, to be honest.
We'll just smoke a joint. Bernie, you want to listen to this guy?
I can talk to Bernie?
Hi, Jared. It's Senator Bernie Sanders.
Bernie, what's up, man? What's going on? How are you?
I'm sick and tired of all your rambling about climate change. It's real, it's happening, and by the way, we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, eventually we'll get to the bottom. Okay, that's good. I don't agree, but maybe we could smoke a joint and we'll talk about it, and maybe by the end of that conversation you'll see it's just a big scam.
I would love to smoke a joint with you as long as it's in the top 1% of joints.
Oh, it will be. I'm from California. It'll be high quality. And I don't want Hillary anywhere near us.
Hillary will not be near any of the damn joints.
Okay, good. I don't like her.
All right, let's get Bernie out. Bernie, you can leave now, okay? He keeps bothering me, Bernie Sanders, okay? He wants me to, pass all these, stupid bills and stuff about health care, okay? I say I've got a lot more important things to do, like listen to Globebusters.
Right. Well, you seem very busy, so I don't want to keep you much longer. But I appreciate you joining me, and maybe we'll do it again.
Absolutely. I would absolutely love to do this. Okay, your ratings are going to keep going up every time I'm on. Okay, I've got to take a call with Kim Jong-un. Okay.
Yeah, tell him to stop faking shit over there, too. And would you come on Globebusters, perhaps? Maybe you could bring the ratings up over there.
I would absolutely love to come on Globebusters. Okay, Globebusters, I know, would love to have Donald Trump. Okay.
Do I have
Morgile?
Do I have permission? Guy. Do I have permission to give your number to Bob over there?
Absolutely. Okay, please give my number to Bob. Okay, seems like a great guy, Bob. Seems like the type of guy I'd want to play golf with.
Yeah, me too. I haven't met him yet, but soon enough. So, hey, Donald, I appreciate it. This call has been huge.
Huge, big league, tremendous. Stay flat.
Take care. All right. Well, that was fun. That was a conversation with the Donald. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you want to know who that was, actually, you can check it out. I'll show you. He actually has a channel. It's called, let me get over there, Plant-Based Comedian. One of the videos I saw, and this has been, July 5th, so over a month ago, he did a video called Flat Earth and Other Mashed Potatoes, an interview with Donald Trump, seen here on the left, and Patricia Sphere, seen here on the right. Very funny, very good interview. So check it out. Again, the channel name will be in the description. It is Plant-Based Comedian. He's only got 91 subs, which is a travesty. He does a great Woody Allen obviously Bernie Sanders, obviously Donald Trump, and he's a flat earther. So what's better than that? In my book, absolutely nothing. So guys, it's been fun and hope you enjoyed it. That was your president, like it or not. I did forget to tell him to knock it off with the false flags. However, I'm not sure that it's him who's behind them. Might be somebody who hates him. We'll never know. But somebody's causing them all over the world and needs to knock it off, and maybe they would if they realized they don't live on a gigantic spinning ball in space. And if you like this and want to hear more with Donald Trump, leave me a comment and be kind to each other and don't lie to each other. By the way, that was not Donald Trump, in case you didn't realize that. Don't send me messages like last time I did an interview with Brian Cox telling me that you were concerned that Brian Cox was doing drugs when it wasn't actually Brian Cox. It's called a parody. If you don't like it, too bad. If you think that I did it for clicks, I saw that in the chat. Jaren's just doing this for clicks. Well, it's called Flat Earth, and it's called getting people who might not otherwise hear about Flat Earth to click on a video that's about Flat Earth. If you don't like that, too damn bad. Till next time, guys, this has been Jeranism. Peace.
Way to fly. Okay?
What's-
If you're gonna fly,
What'd you call
gotta
it?
go
What
on
is it?
Trump Force One.
Air Force One?
Trump Force.
Oh,
No. Air Force One. That's like the losers fly on Air Force One.
gotcha.
Okay. Trump Force One.
Okay, makes sense. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
And on these like long flights, I was like wondering to myself, like, what am I gonna do with my spare time? Okay. So I got on YouTube, okay, and I started researching Flat Earth, okay. And a lot of videos came up, a lot of really, really good videos, okay, but yours were like the best, okay. And I've listened to Eric Dubé, you know that guy, Eric Dubé?
Yep, I know him.
Total shill, okay. Would you agree with these shill, Jared? Come on.
I'm not going to say I agree or don't, but
He's not going to say he's agreed or not. Okay, the guy's like a total stiff, okay. Every time I see him, he's like wearing sunglasses, okay. So Dubé's the shills, but I was listening to him, and he's one of the guys that got me into it, okay. And then this other guy, what's his name, ODD Reality, okay. A lot of great videos. The guy's like a great rapper, too. Not as great as B.O.B., but pretty good guy, okay. So, I started watching these videos, and, I couldn't.
You have some cell phone number. Its number is 202-575-HUGE, believe it or not. And I'm supposed to call this number tonight. So that is the plan. We're going to call it, and we're going to see who answers. I don't know. 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure that this is all set correctly. And if somebody in the chat could just tell me that you can hear me fine, then life would be good. But I'm having a hard time with this thing. And so we'll try that phone number and see if we can get who I think it might be. And maybe he wants to discuss a little bit of the flat earth. Okay, that's not working. That's not working. And let me see here. All right, we'll do that and see what happens. So can you guys hear me okay? Yes, the screen is going to be dark for a minute. Okay, good. I sound fine. All right. Well, we're going to try and call this number and see what happens. Who is it going to be? I don't know. We will find out together. And we're going to be dialing 1-202-575. And there it is. Let's see here. Call phone. Well, we shall see.
Hello, it's the most spectacular, fantastic terrific person and voice you've ever heard. Okay, but you can call me President Trump. Who is this?
President Trump, this is Jaron from Jeranism. I was told to call this number.
Jaron, yes. You know, I was expecting your call. I just actually got finished firing Steve Bannon, okay? And one of the reasons I was firing him is because, you know, he wouldn't let me, you know, talk to you. And I really, really, really wanted to talk to you, Jaron. So thank you so much for calling. You're fantastic, believe me.
All right. Why did you want to talk to me? That's weird.
Well, you know, Jared, you know, first of all, you seem like a great guy, like a fantastic guy, okay? And, you know, I've been watching a lot of your videos, and I mean like a lot, okay? Billions and billions of hours of jeranism on YouTube, okay? And I got to tell you, okay, I'm really impressed with the amount of knowledge you've given me, okay, about flat Earth. Okay, a huge amount of knowledge. It's just fantastic. Okay, so I just wanted to see, you know, maybe we can chat a little bit.
Awesome. Yeah, I got time. I did go live. I don't know if you knew that, but just so you know, you are being heard by all of your fans or your haters, one way or the other.
Well, that's terrific. I mean, I'm sure, you know, there's a lot of like fake news out there. Okay, but Jared, you're real news. You're one of the only real news. Okay. On YouTube, a lot of fakers out there, okay? And by the way, okay, I guarantee you that since we're live on YouTube, this will be your highest rated YouTube video in the history of all your YouTube videos. Believe me.
Right, because you're on it. I gotcha. That makes sense.
That's correct.
So you've watched just my videos, or have you watched other Flat Earth videos as well?
So that's a great question, by the way. Okay, so you know, actually, first of all, I got into this flat Earth thing. Okay, actually during the campaign. Okay, I was flying on Trump Force One a lot, and you know, Trump Force One, it's like terrific. It's like the greatest, most spectacular.
Astronauts to the moon.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jeranism back with a live video for you. Thank you for joining me. If you're in the audience, if you're at home, in your car, or wherever you might be upside down in Australia, or you could be anywhere. Who knows where you're at? Let me make sure that this screen is fixed here, and I don't know what's going on with this one, so got to make sure this works. And then we've got something interesting going tonight. Earlier today, I got an email from an aide at the White House who wanted me